Hello, friends, and welcome. I hope you all had a wonderful weekend and are ready to start this fresh week. So, this weekend, while I was kind of getting ready for this week to start, I started doing my own research on India, and you'll be doing that research this week too. So, as I was researching, I noticed that I was just reading, and I was kind of skipping past the pictures, and I wasn't really looking at the labels. And I thought, if I'm doing this, I bet some of you are too. So today I wanted to teach you that labels teach too, and it's important not to skip them. So, looking down at my fact and my lovely picture, I have a picture of, hopefully you can tell, is a kangaroo. So in my fact, it says a baby kangaroo is called a joey. A joey sometimes sticks its head out of the pouch. Okay, some of you may have already known that. So in my picture, I have one label labeling the joey or the baby kangaroo, and I have another label labeling the pouch where the baby kangaroo sits. And I also have my fact. So with this strategy, labels teach too. The cool little thing that I want you to keep in mind is that label plus fact equals more knowledge. All right, so let's practice this. Label plus fact equals more knowledge. If you haven't gotten the chance to read our book on India, that is no big deal. You can take a second to read it after this, and you don't need to have read it in order to go along with this lesson. Okay, but the book I'm going to be talking about is India. So again, if you haven't read it yet, no big deal. You don't have to have read it in order to keep going. Okay? So I'm just going to look at the first section, and you'll notice I already have some writing on here. But it's called Where Is It? So looking at where is it, I'm just going to read this section to you to kind of get you oriented with what we're going to be talking about with this strategy. So where is it? India is a country in Asia that is mainly a peninsula. Along the northern edge of India are the countries of Pakistan, China, Nepal, and Bhutan. To the east are Bangladesh and Myanmar or Burma. Just south of India is the island of Sri Lanka. To the southwest of India is the Arabian Sea. To the southeast is the Bay of Bengal. India also includes some groups of islands. So if I were just doing my research like I was this weekend, I would just flip the page and not even really look at that picture or the labels. But now that I know that labels teach too, and label plus fact equals more knowledge, I know to go back up to this picture and really take a peek at those labels and think about the facts I just read about to get more knowledge. Okay, so let's go ahead and go back up to this picture. This picture is a picture of India. And if I go down here, this little globe, I see the bigger continent that India is located on, Asia. And I just labeled my label of Asia. Okay, so here's a label. Here's another label, India. Here's another label, China, and there's other labels on here too, but I didn't want to write all over the picture. Okay, so here's just a couple labels. But I just want to look at just this one fact. The very first sentence, India is a country in Asia that is mainly a peninsula. All right, I know it's a country in Asia by looking at this picture. And I know it's a peninsula because I can see that it's surrounded by water on three sides. But I'm going to take this one step further and jot and gain some more knowledge about this that this section didn't teach me. Okay, so looking at this label of Asia, the whole continent of Asia, looking at this label of India, knowing that India is a country inside of Asia, I can say, okay, India is one of the southernmost countries in Asia. That just means that it is down the furthest. It is the most south. Okay? And if I look at this picture of Asia down here, I can see the whole continent, and I can kind of tell that there's really no other countries that are more south than India is. Okay, so label Asia, label India, plus fact, India is a country in Asia that is mainly a peninsula. I can take that one step further and say that India is one of the most, and I'm just jotting this, so India is one of the most southern countries in Asia. And here's my jot. Okay. I'm going to put that down here actually, because I have label plus fact equals more knowledge. India is one of the most southern countries in Asia. And I can see that in my picture. And I know it wasn't talked about in this section, but it's more knowledge that I gained just by looking at these labels and thinking about that fact and taking it one step further because I'm in 3rd grade and I can think with my brain on high. And I can say India is one of the most southern countries in Asia. All right, friends. So I challenge you to practice this strategy, labels teach two, knowing that label plus fact equals more knowledge. And I challenge you to jot your more knowledge that you learn on a sticky note. And if you choose to share it with us on Seesaw, Mrs. Rudnicki and I would love to see if you take on our challenge. All right, friends, so you can use our India book or you can use another article or another book that you're using for your research, but I want you to practice this strategy, labels teach two, knowing that label plus fact equals more knowledge. Okay, and here we are, label plus fact, thinking about it, thinking with my brain on high, equals more knowledge. India is one of the most southern countries in Asia. All right, friends, have fun jotting, have fun gaining more knowledge, and I look forward to seeing your jots. Bye.